Scotch, bourbon, and rye. If they like a bottle, they'll tell you why.
Alright. We are alive. We're not live, but we're on.
We're ready. Hey everybody!
Welcome to an all-new Trenny and C. He's Trenny, I'm C, and today we are unboxing a lovely single malt Scotch whiskey from Glenfarclas. This is the 15-year-old Glenfarclas.
Yes, very much looking forward to this. We have said it in the past that the Glenfarclas 15-year-old we tried at a whiskey fest, and it was very sulfur-like. And we're fans of Glenfarclas. We love it. It puts out
Great bang for
tremendous
buck.
product. Like the 17-year-old is amazing. The 12-year-old is amazing. The 8-year-old is amazing.
The 40-year-old is amazing.
The 4-year-old is definitely amazing. So it was kind of to our dismay that there we go. Fuck that thing. That this one wasn't as amazing as we were hoping.
That experience kept us from buying another bottle.
Yes.
For a very long, for years. And here we are with a bottle of Glenfarclas 15.
And I'm hoping it's going to change our mind.
Yeah.
And I feel like it might, because I've heard of some, doing our research, we've heard of some kind of duff casks that don't do very well. I love the bottle style of these.
Yeah, it looks great, yeah.
It's 46%, 15 years old.
A little bit of tinted glass there, but enough that you can see through it.
Oh, you can still see where the liquid is in it. So I'm going to...
I love the, like, rose gold foil, too.
I don't have any nails whatsoever right now. Yeah.
And while you're doing that... Oh, okay. No,
you just do it all.
Well,
While you're doing that, I'm going to just say we still have some Training and Sea Challenge coins. They are designed so you can open beer bottles. And if you go to PayPal and put in your email address or something, I don't know how it works.
What you do, in fact...
You go into PayPal there.
You go to PayPal, and then you make the recipient trennyandc
at gmail.com, and it costs $20 for one of these bad boys. But that's it. That's all, everything. That's shipping, that's tax, that's everything.
The whole shebang.
So, and they last forever. And
they're indestructible. What coin number do you have?
I got 70.
I got coin number 45. If you want one of these game-used coins, well, you just let us know in the message there that you want coin number 45 or coin number 7.
And you'll know it's from the Glenfarclas 15-year-old unboxing
video. That's right. Okay. Let's get down to business here. This is 46%. Gluggy glug glug.
Lovely stuff. It's got great color on it already.
It's dripping everywhere.
Glenfarclas is known to be a kind of a sherry bomb.
Yeah.
And that is okay because Glenfarclas does it really, really well.
One thing I don't really like about the packaging is it doesn't really, it has the same spiel on every canister. They don't really give you a whole lot.
They don't give you a whole lot, but maybe that's what's to appreciate about it. The fact that you kind of just gotta, it's almost a little bit more like a blind tasting.
Okay. Mind blown.
Yeah. I don't know. That's just one theory.
Sure.
It is nice though too to get as much information on the package as possible.
Okay.
I think I just saw you say mmm.
I just went
Oh yeah.
It smells me.
Yeah. We would know right away if that was sulfur.
I would hope so.
I'm not detecting any sulfur.
It smells yummy and
honestly, all I'm detecting is like a real
sherry,
sweet raisin,
richness,
grapey, rich, biscuity,
scotchety.
Quite scotchety.
Yeah, there's nothing to complain about there on the nose.
The nose is really,
so far,
really
so
pleasant.
Good. Okay.
Yeah, I think, well, one thing to be said is when you do whiskey festivals, you are trying a ton of different whiskey, and maybe the one we had right in front of this was like really light Speyside style or something. I'm not sure. I feel like we both thought that we're like a little bit not impressed with it.
You know what? You can get a bad bottle.
Yeah,
I think we had a bunk bottle there. Now let's just get right into the taste and see.
Okay, here we go. That's nice.
No complaints.
It's
Not a sulfur bomb.
It is Scotchity. Like the aftertaste is very much what you think of when you think of like kind of a typical Scotch. The good points of it so far though already, just on first sip, is that it's nice and sweet arrival, a little bit of a sherry kind of ness to the arrival.
The 46% tells you it's there. Like it wakes you up a little bit.
It's a bit of a chew to it. The viscosity is really quite oily. There's a little bit of that wood influence, obviously, at 15 years old.
Very nice.
That is really nice.
Yeah.
And this is a first impression.
Yeah, we're gonna do the full review once we get the bottle down a little bit, you know. Get her down and get some air in there, spend some time.
Yeah.
It'll mellow a little bit and it'll just become lovely, I'm sure.
Yeah, this stuff already, I think it's like this would be a good one to serve after dinner, you know, like as a pre-dessert whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A digestif.
Correct, yeah. Exactly.
Excellent.
And then there's, I think I've said it before, but there's aperitif as well. And I always think of that as like an appetizer.
Yeah. That's what I remember.
Yeah.
A and D.
Exactly.
Those are tricks, people. Tricks of the trade. Learn the words.
It is quite, there's a lot of good barley sugars on the flavor there. It's great. I love it.
Almost a bit, actually. I'm just getting like a hint of chocolate there.
Yeah. I love it. I'm going to say I love it right off the bat.
You're allowed to say that. Love it first taste.
Yes, exactly. I guess what I'm alluding to is the fact that we were pretty disappointed and very reluctant to buy this bottle.
Yeah, I mean, really, when it comes down to it, expectations were kind of low.
Yeah.
Which means that it had quite a good chance of impressing.
Doing well, yeah.
So, anyway, and it's for the price, it's a good whiskey for the price too, because you can get Glenfarclas products at a reasonable price, and that's huge.
That is huge, and like depending on what region you live in, you can probably get it much cheaper than we have this for.
Yeah.
Because most bottles of Glenfarclas are under $100, which is pretty nice, really.
When you think of the 5 boxes to check, you would have the non-chill filtered, you have a natural color, you have age statement, you have over 40%, and you have price. Yeah. And this checks 3 of those 5 boxes. It just doesn't have the non-chill filtered or the natural color.
Yeah, which maybe if we did a little bit more digging, it would say it somewhere on the box or on the website or whatever.
As much as I've ever looked for Glenfarclas, I've never found it to be unchill filtered or natural.
And you know, you said that the bottle's kind of bare bones with the information it gives you.
The box, yeah.
And the box. And that is true. It is like when you are making your purchasing decisions that you are looking for some check marks there. So you're right in that sense. Like if you're going to buy a bottle of semi-expensive whiskey, you want to know you're getting, there's some quality control there.
And I think with 3 of those 5 boxes being checked, I mean, you're in a good place because price is one of those. Right? Whereas like, let's say a Dalmore, something like a Dalmore, high price, 40%, color added, chill filter.
It has a year.
It just has age statement.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, so you have to look at like each whiskey on those kind of 5 merits will help you.
Yeah, decide what you're gonna get.
It's not a guarantee, but it should send you in the right direction.
Because there's nothing worse than getting home and like tasting a whiskey that you're like, I just spent all that money. Luckily for us, we like whiskey quite a lot, so it doesn't happen
most of the time. We're like, I'll just drink it.
That's pretty good.
Okay, hey, thanks for watching. We've had a good time. Hopefully you've subscribed and you can come back for further unboxings and reviews.
We have a Patreon channel or whatever you want to call it. Page. And on our Patreon, we do Dram Club, where we send out 4 good samples every month. And then we do live streams of a Dram Club live stream. Private. Yeah. So it's just, intimate with maybe like 7 or 8 people or however many it is. And they are tasting the exact same bottle
Yeah.
that we are tasting because we send it to you guys.
It's a lot of fun.
So if you want to join up for that, that would be
Check out
awesome.
Patreon. Check
It's
it
a lot
out.
of fun. Check out the different stages.
See you next time.
All right, cheers, guys.
Penny and C, drinking whiskey, describing all the flavors for you and me. Irish, Scotch, bourbon and rye. If they like a bottle, they'll tell you why. Subscribe on YouTube.